When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago when the Temsik meteorite fell. As has been told many times by this point. We traveled back through time and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. Hoo boy! No pressure or anything. Oh hey, it's you again. Aw! Little Lynn. Flippin' adorable. It's ready. Some kind of onion, I guess. Hold it! Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Yeah, whoa, hello. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. I'll do it. I'm crazy. It'd have to be to have this hair. And kitty cat. Same kitten from before? Huh. That's an oddly specific thing to suddenly have happen. Okay. Theories abound. Oh, kitten, shoo, you might get hurt. And then this noise happens. Oh boy. Whoa. Alright, I've already got a theory about how I can stop that now. And I am truly surprised by the amount of no blood in this game, considering the amounts of murders we've just bore witness to. Are you okay? Little tiny person? You're alright now. Are you hurt? Oh my god, she's adorable! You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. So that's the Temsik meteorite, eh? It's beautiful looking at it from this angle. It changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Temsik from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from the fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Jowd? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. We might not be able to change your fate of dying. That's discouraging. Or I guess he's fine with it. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept it. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Okay, let's get started. He's a Pomeranian. He likes to tell people that. Okay. I don't entirely understand how to go about this, but I think I might know what to do. How are we gonna save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato is almost ready? Ha! She's not gonna budge from that spot. But, you know, it makes me wonder. A little girl all alone in the park listening to music and roasting a sweet potato? What kind of childhood did this girl have? Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break. Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, then we'll just have to have the fragment move instead. Somehow. Oh boy. Hope I wasn't supposed to do something already. Yeah. Why you gotta be this way? And suddenly, cat. Okay, ghost mode! What am I looking at here? There is a roasted sweet potato. There is headphones that I can turn up. That's about all Cecil can do. So I guess I'll do the thing. Okay, what are you doing? You're going to hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, but ever so slightly. Fair enough. Okay. Going back to Ghostland. Okay. Oh, I can reach stuff now. Okay, but I gotta switch over to Missile. All right, Missile, you go in there for a second, buddy. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? We have a basket that we can rock. All right, then I guess I'm gonna do that. Okay, then I did that. Sweet potato. I can spray a nozzle. And I guess I can do this. I guess. Oh, look at that sweet potato. That big scary sweet potato. That's not a sweet potato missile, that's Mino. Oh, right, of course. They look to be about the same shape, but look at them, the potato and Mino. Right now they both have the same shape. So you're saying we could swap them. Good idea, Missile. Okay, here I go, and I'm gonna need your help. My help? Okay. Not sure how exactly, but okay. Let's just go bip, and then go bap, and then go bibbity. Just looking around really quickly. All right, can't quite reach that. I think I was supposed to go in the sweet potato, and I didn't, because I'm stupid. Hang on, back it up, back it up, back it up, after the fate change. Back! Chair! Trying to change the fate of sweet potatoes. Get off my back. All right, dirt, okay. Sorry. Let's try this again. You go over there, and we go over here. We go over there, we do this. Knock it about. Okay, then we can turn on the nozzle. That's probably why the potato was moving so, no. Slowly. This is the greatest example of potato-based incompetence that I have ever borne witness to. And trust me, I've seen several. Okay, now just shoot, get over there, and then go back here, do this, click that, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, and bip bap, and then bibbity boop, and then bibbity bip. Okay, now, are you serious with this level of shenaniganery right now? Okay! The timing on this is apparently completely with... this is probably not the hardest part of the level. It'd be kind of nice if I could, you know, not be terrible for once. Okay, just get the friggin' potato! The friggin' potato, man! In! There, okay. Now I wait. Very patiently, I might add. Like that. And then like that. Okay. Then we can switch over to Missile. We'll go over here. Thank you. All right. Am I gonna have to go through the whole thing? No, I'm not. Okay. Let's see. Probably need to get... We're gonna need to swap positions at the very least. Go here. And I can spray higher. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So I can make the switcheroonie. All right. Go back here. Now trick, go, go, go. All right, go to the dog. And swap-a-dooley. I suppose. That was quite a sight to see. Looks like this park just got a new feature. But neither one of them even glanced this way. Guess that's not surprising, seeing as even a meteorite didn't distract them. Hey, it was a desperate situation. Kill or be killed. And Yomiel is killed right after this by the meteorite. Well, now the park has a new feature. Can we use it to our advantage in any way? I'm gonna have to go ahead and say probably. Okay, go, go, ghost. And did I seriously already? Okay. One final time, please. Bring it around the back. We can probably do this. Maybe. Okay. Okay. Get over there. I see exactly what I'm supposed to do. I just didn't realize I was supposed to do it before it was already way too late. All right, fine. And the nozzle goes swoosh. Then we fly over there. And we go fly, fly, potato. Okay, the potato has flown. The potato has flown the coop, and that is great. We go over here. And Bip, over there. And Bip, I'm sure this is really frustrating to everybody watching, but I'm sorry, I'm doing my best. Get off my back. Yep. Okay, fine. I don't know if this will work, but I'm going to try anyway. Yeah, okay, see there? That's what I was thinking. It's like, that's a giant boulder. Oh, look, the lamppost is bending, but it hasn't broken yet. It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It just might hold out for a little while longer. If I recall, the Temsic fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. But if Mino sits firmly in its way, then fate should change, perhaps, but the meteorite fragment's just gonna smack into that thing and it's gonna fall over and land on you. And probably kill Lin too. Can't really think of anything else I can do right now. In fact, yeah, I can't even move from the spots I'm in. So, I guess we're just gonna kinda have to hope for the best on this one. Just very casually wait for the standoff. Nope, hitting the thing. It's about time for that meteorite to come down. Don't worry, Missile, I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in the fragment's path. A vomiting walrus. Oh, okay, the giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way, that ugly monster can. Ow. Anyway, now the fragment's path ought to change. Let's hope for the best on that, because I don't honestly know. And the rock comes a-tumbling down. Breaks into a bajillion pieces. And... whoop! There, how's that? Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little. Now Yomil's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at that fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what's in its path? In its path? No! Oh boy. Ah! Ow. Detective Chowd! The Temsic fragment shot through his leg! What? But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet. Yeah. Come on, put it down. Eh? Chowd, put the gun down now! If you don't, you're gonna shoot him! I don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down! And he did not. I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. Whoa! I won't let that happen! By God, Missile! Your reaction times are quite literally impossible. Missile, the bullet stopped in midair. I'm here, inside the bullet. Now let's swap it with something. With what? Detective Chowd, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. It won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. And to do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. I can only assume the sweet potato. And boom, sweet potatoes. Oh! And skewered to death. Fantastic. Well, we stopped the bullet. We still couldn't save him. That's not true. Eh? My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead, I'm just unconscious and horribly wounded and possibly paralyzed, but not dead. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, this fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. Yeah, that's really brutal. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we were overlooking one thing. The Wheel of Fate was still slowly turning. And it resembled a gigantic rock about to crush a small child, and the only person who could possibly help her has a bad leg. Wake up! You gotta get out of there! Damn it, my leg won't work. It's all over. We're out of time. Miss Lynn! It's not over yet, but there isn't anything else to swap with. Why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse, and then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain like a scar on her psyche. Oh, and that would badly mess up a small child. I won't let that happen. Not if I can help it. But what can we do now? Even if we work together? think there might be something that can be done. What is it? What can Sissel and I do? Don't forget, I'm here too. Oh, snap! With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yo, Mill. Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. I don't get it. Just trust me, let's go. All right, I'll try to move there. And up, bada boop. Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depends on it. I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. And remember, you'll only have a split second. Okay, now do it! I'm doing it! Going! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Now it's your turn, Missile. What, me? What can I do? I think you know the answer to that. Okay, got it. You can swap them. That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position. But even if I swap them, it'll still be right above Miss Lynn. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. Hup, and hup, and whoop. Okay. It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino. What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or 2 helped. Oh, it helped all right. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn? Whoa. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm gonna save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Oh, dang. Hup! Damn! Okay. Jesus! Ye gods. Well, that certainly changed things up a bit. Wow. Ah, you're awake. Try not to look over at the crushed man. Mister, is your knee okay? Well, he might be walking with a cane in the future we've just created, but I mean, no, he's not dead. Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. But the main thing is that you're not hurt. You saved me? Ah, it's just doing the job. Gods, man. They're everywhere. What's your job? Police detective. You might not want to look at that. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. But... Eh? What's that? This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave. A detective's badge? Oh my god, please don't tell me that's the one she's wearing when I last saw her. Because that's a little too adorable for me. I don't know if I could handle that. Okay, you know what to do, little detective. And that is... I've never felt so, like, horrified by watching a man get crushed to death and, like, in complete and utter adorable squeeing mode. Are you alive? Oh, dang, he's alive. Yeah, sadly. Okay, well, you're definitely paralyzed. Hang on, help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me. I see. But you know, I'm glad it happened. Well, yeah, nobody's dead. Oh, what's wrong? Kitty! Okay, so I don't understand how. I don't understand why. But I'm guessing Sissel is that cat. They put a lot of emphasis on it. I just don't understand how, because every time we've seen that cat in the present, it's been alive. So I don't understand how it could have died and become... I don't understand that. I found this kitten. It was over there. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray. It's kind of limp. Is it okay? Don't hurt the kitty. The kitty is friend. I don't know. I think it's unconscious. That's funny. Doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Looking like he doesn't have much choice. Hug that kitty. Well, looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Cecil's. Cecil? The name Cecil echoes in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years, you were my one and only friend. What? How about it? Do you remember now? Old friend? What? His cat! Oh, well that explains why you didn't know how to oh my god. Okay, well now it seems obvious in retrospect. Okay, yeah, okay. I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. A very interesting moment in time for a small little baby cat to just kind of show up. Somebody please look at me. They were all so distracted. Somebody please reach a hand out to me. I had just only died at the time. I'd lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still had managed to reach out a hand to him. And thus, he became the cat. The next thing I knew, my soul transferred to that black kitten, with no recollection of who I was. I lived as a cat with you for a while. Well, that's certainly something that happened. My god. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat, and then the man got his body back. I assume after he figured out that that was his, and how to even get there. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see, just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. Her? But I was just a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." What? The man named me Cecil. It was the name of something important he had lost along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. He was just carrying the cat around. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. That's one way to put it, I guess. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light, or at least that's what I tried to believe. Oh my god, that bullet shot the cat! Oh my god! I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. And then he went into the cat's body and left. Well, there's no way he meant to do that. The black cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away, after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead. What? Oh, poor kitty! I don't like that, no. I wasn't able to control her completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything, or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel inside that bag. Yes, that's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of the Temsic radiation. And then Yomiel took the cat's body, walked off, and Sissel's only natural reaction would have to be the fact that he must have been the guy. And that's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. When I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Oh, that is dark and sad, and I don't like it. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Why not? Remember that thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things from the living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean, I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. Oh my... Ah, so he has much better manipulation powers, but he can't reverse time. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. Wow. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed, dramatically altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Sissel's fate, and I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too. Oh, that's what she meant by she's coming. Oh. Oh, that is dark. So, this was the last fate to be averted, eh? That much is pretty clear. Wow. So, Yomiel, it looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. That it did. Yes, and I'm glad too. I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right. We should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again. Assuming that you still do, I'm not entirely sure. So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, eh? And no matter what the reason, There's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life. Well, at least it wasn't a murder. Hey, Cecil. Yeah? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It'll be like we never met. So before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the long past. Our fates have changed now, right, Yomiel? Thank you, Cecil. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel. Cecil? Are we ever going to see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't. Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then. I mean, if the memories of all of this do stick. Cecil, I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Oh, looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jowd. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our new present. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. Ooh, I hope this is a happily ever after type ending. Hello, wait! Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. Ray! Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you. Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you had forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I had hoped. I am really grateful to you, Cecil. Thank you. But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. Yes, I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know, who exactly are you? Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. What do you mean? You changed the fates of many people tonight, the first of which was hers. Oh yeah, when I casually committed murder. Ironic now that I think about it. Spent a lot of time saving people, and I just straight up ended that dude. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. Jesus. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process... Oh. 2 little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. Oh my god, Ray is Missile! He desperately reached out his paw towards his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred. What? The power of the dip, but how? He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet, anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not? Wait a minute. Because you were standing next to him. I did not need to see that. That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in red in the deep, deep sea. And then, he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death. What? Okay. He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold. Oh my god. So that was you, huh? Oh my god. That's right. I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog years. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own, so you decided to wait those 10 years out. That's some serious hardcore dedication! Exactly, and then at last, that fateful night rolled around again. But wait, you can't manipulate objects! So how are you... By this time I had grown old and my powers were weak, so I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. So then how'd you do that? Somebody who possessed different powers than me. Well, wait a second, you were able to manipulate that desk lamp. Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, yeah, then you have the power. Why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Eh? From watching the man in red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do, like travel through the telephone lines. So you can rewind time, and you can swap objects, but you can't go through the phone. It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power, especially if you're trying to chase somebody. But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before on the night... That night the first time around. We met before? From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at the junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the Ghost World paths to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my fur stand on end, I can tell you. That was me? So I was shot on that night the first time around as well. That appears to be the case. You'd lost your memory that time too. You just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. And that lone thing led to so many people dying. And then you disappeared. Way over the telephone line. I'm really sorry I didn't help you. That's why I decided that this time, I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage? The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yomil. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit. A time limit? That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have been all over. Then you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that? Completely made up. Wow. A little naughty of me, I know. But I just wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh, boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. I can believe that. And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I. Missile, I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missile. So you waited and waited these 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla, eh? Of course. Because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Sissel. And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what had really happened in this town tonight. I made my way back to a new present. I want to see this new present. You better not leave me hanging, Gabe. I want to see everybody living happy and healthy lives. So help me. I will throw a major fit if everyone isn't happy. Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here. See, that's the type of thing that freaks me out, because I've heard that before. Hello. Well, it worked. Ah, she's got the kitten! Oh, she has Sissel! Yeah, were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Yippee! It worked! But it's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made the surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it to get... That means your mom is alive! Yes! Oh, because Yomiel never tampered with it? Oh my god, that's alright, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? Really? Thank you, Detective Chowd. Dad, yo home! Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Is something wrong? You have one of those badges too? Oh, this? Yeah. I have one just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine, though. How long are you gonna keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? It really was. That is adorable. What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? I would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day. When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. That you will. That you will. And a kitty. Hi. I don't suppose you know me. Yeah. Don't tell me you're that same little kitten. That's right, the very one. You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten? Nope, he never got any bigger or anything. Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. Well, there is a type of cat breed that does that. I know, right? His name is Sissel. Sissel. Seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before. Remember me! I think Sissel likes you, Lynn. Yo! All right, everyone, let's start the celebration. Okay, Ma. We got so much chicken. Hug me, detective lady. I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow, too. And so we meet again, Sissel. She does remember! Friend! From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world. And I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now this is my new fate. Oh! fragment hit the kitten instead! That's why it passed out! I guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch. Watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. That means Sissel's like an immortal who doesn't get hurt. That's so cool! I mean, eventually it won't be cool, but he can just take it out then, and then he can age and all that good stuff, so it's fine. Whoa! Spinning! Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn. Like I said, it isn't my birthday. Also, Missil's here. Huzzah! Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort. But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it. I'm so happy! This is a good ending! Yay! Oh, it ended up so much better than I ever thought it would. I love it. This game is great. We're gonna see everyone else. This is so awesome. There, how do you like that? Not bad, eh? Definitely not good. Maybe now I can be a great detective just like Inspector Cabanela. What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men? Two very aggressively dancing downstairs. That's a safety hazard. Well, I guess, ladies, gentlemen, everyone in between, that was Ghost Trick for the Nintendo DS, a game that people have constantly been hounding on me to play, and I see why now. Here's your food, gentlemen. This game is flippin' awesome. Memory, what are you doing here? I heard you were gonna be picking new members for the Special Investigations Unit today. So you took on a part-time job here just so you could eavesdrop? That guy ain't wearing shoes in a restaurant. That's a little unsanitary. Oh, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals. Odd girl. I certainly hope this was all worth the wait for you guys. I'm sorry it took me so long to finally get around to it, but lo and behold, here it is. 'Tis a fantastic game that you should be playing yourself. Hopefully you did. And, you know, if not, you watched along, and I hope you enjoyed it. With that, I suppose we'll just take a look into everybody's futures, and apparently it's all working out really well for everybody, and I'm really glad to hear that. I hope you guys all had a fantabulous time, and I'll see you all next time. I gotta work on my outros. For a brand new Let's Play. See you then. Okay, that's funny. Huh. Well, okay, I guess they died. That's unfortunate, but... well, they were robbers, I guess. Chie? What you doing waking this game? Oh! I'm surprised he's walking. What else are friends for?